Welcome to my CD collection. Today the letters N, O and P. Starting all the way on the left, some Nina Simone that you need to have in your collection. This is a wonderful edition, and especially this one, Nina Simone Sings the Blues. Wonderful recording quality, typical Nina Simone. So I see I have even another one, I Put a Spell on You, another one of those great albums of Nina Simone. Natalie Merchant, you have seen my unboxing of her complete edition. Natalie Merchant, wonderful singer, wonderful music. If you have never played her, try some of her music. No doubt. Maybe as you can see in my collection, I'm not too much in popular music, but something like Don't Speak, Just a Girl, I love this music. New Cool Collective, Bring It On. This is a Dutch group, big band, lots of horn playing and lots of energy. Try this one day. The New Cool Collective. Nitin Sawhney, one of those loungy, funky, electronic-y CDs that I'm not always sure what exact kind of music they play, but this is a very relaxing, nice sounding album. Lots of bass. Here we have two Nene Cherry. This is what I grew up with. Wonderful album. Buffalo Stance, you probably remember from here. Wonderful picture over there. And this is an album she made much later. In this album she's a bit more aggressive. Here motherhood has mellowed her down a little bit. Pretty good recording quality. Nelly Furtado, one of those singers that I don't play too much, but if we look at, because this is my favorite of the two, and something like I'm Like a Bird is a song that I think is just a wonderful song. Here we have some Natalie Cole for that mellow, a bit too sugary jazz soul kind of music. Next to Daddy, gotta have some Nat King Cole. Here we have Nora Jones. No need to say anything about Nora Jones. I love Nora Jones. Wonderful music, wonderful recording quality. This is The Nits, a Dutch band in the Dutch mountains. This is called. It is not sung in Dutch but in English, so you can try this out. This is nice music. Some Nirvana, one of those things that I always feel, well, everybody has it, I have to have it. I pick it up for 50 cents in the thrift store, and by now you probably know when it becomes too loud, I don't care so much. So that is already the letter N. Having some of these. So these are, of course, the cardboard box editions again. Here we have Natalie Merchant, a wonderful double album. If you want to experience the voice of Natalie Merchant, this is one of the albums to get or to listen to. Some more Nora Jones singing with all kind of other people, duets. Very nice album. More Nora Jones, deluxe edition with a DVD in it also. Some more Nora Jones. You probably know this cover, but this is the same album. And then there is the German Nena 99 Luftballons. This is a 3 CD edition. Whoops, like this, a 3 CD edition with all her songs on there. I like Nena, but this is very old style music, so that is, oh no, there's one more of Nora Jones, and then we're back at the beginning. So a lot of Nora Jones in the collection, of course. Going from the N to the O, starting with Oy vey vey, Laughter Through Tears. This is another one of those discs that is hard to describe what kind of music it is, but this is loungy, jazzy, electronical. You need to try this out. This has a oriental feel to it also, but this is really, really beautiful music. Odetta, Blues Everywhere I Go, great album, great voice and very good recording quality. Here we have some Oleta Adams, Circle of Life, and get here, especially if we look at this album, on top here, Rhythm of Life is my favorite song on this album. Oh, there's even one more Oleta Adams. This is smooth music, easy music, very nice to put on every now and then. So that is the O done in the plastic cases. And we have one over here, the Oscar Peterson trio. Now you know I put my collection at the first letter of the first name, and the is not part of how I put my CDs in order. This is of course an album you should have, at least you should listen to one day. Great recording quality, and this is a nice jazz trio. Moving on to the P. Here we have some Patricia Kaas. She is French. As you can see, Je te dis vous, the title. This is okay. Somebody gave this to me. Normally I like French music, but this is a little bit too smooth. I don't know. The very best of Peggy Lee. I like Peggy Lee. Wonderful voice. Phil Collins. I haven't used this one. I have not played this one in years and years. I used to like it. A few of these songs I used to play very loud on a good system, and that's okay, but well, not anymore. I grew out of Phil Collins. Of course, the wonderful Graceland from Paul Simon, one of those albums that you need to have listened to at least once. Here we have the Peter Malik group, not very well known, but this is a CD they did with Nora Jones. It is okay, give it a listen, it is not too interesting. Here we have some Portishead live in Roseland, New York City. A live album. Recording quality is, well, so-so, but of course Glory Box is my favorite number, one of the numbers that they are known for, but I think that is a wonderful number. Some Italian music, Paolo Conte. I have a few of his, the best of Paolo Conte. Aqua Plano. One of those CDs, I'm not sure what kind of music is this. It is, I like the music, and if you listen to it, or if you just want to listen to one, can you see that right over there? Max is a fabulous number with a very good build-up in the music. If you're only going to listen to one Paolo Conte, try Max. Here we have some Pink Floyd. Wish You Were Here. Nice back. This needs no explanation. And we have some Paula Abdul. I loved her first album. I saw this for cheap in the thrift store. I picked it up. It's okay. It's very 90s. Too many synthesizers, too many drum computers. And then for the letter P we have some of these cardboard boxes. Patricia Barber, Companion. This is one of those audiophile CDs that you need to have in the collection. Wonderful cover of Black Magic Woman, of course the famous Santana song. Pink Martini, Splendor in the Glass. This is happy music, and if you have never heard Pink Martini, you absolutely should try it. Some more of Peggy Lee, Black Coffee. Well, of course Black Coffee is something that I like, and Peggy Lee does this in a very nice way. And here you see her golden coffee setup, which is a mocha pot. Prima Donkey. We have been live to this years and years ago. This is very experimental and this is very intense, very close-mic'd. Give it a listen. I'm not sure what you will think of it. Some more Pink Martini. You really have to try this out every now and then. Some Prince in the collection, of course. And my favorite album of Pink Martini, Hang On Little Tomato, which also is Hang On Little Tomato, which also is my favorite song on here. We have been to them live in Belgium. If you ever get the chance to go to a Pink Martini live performance, go. Even if you don't like the music, their show is absolutely wonderful. Pink Martini, and with Pink Martini we will end up the N, the O and the P. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.